Good morning, everybody. Lorraine Alternative Homesteading checking in on this very, very rainy day. I want to show you how much rain we've had. But you see my guineas over there surrounding something? That's why I grabbed my phone. The wind and weather must have been really bad, and I've got a stranded bird here. It's stuck in the corner. My guineas found it like right away. And you can see stuff is all over the place. You see my guineas here? They have found an intruder. Let's see what kind of a birdie it is. Look, a little birdie here that was hanging out. Probably got swept away. There it is. It's cute. What is that? A little duck? What is that? Is that a baby duck? I don't know what that is. Oh, no. Be nice. Don't be bratty. To be bratty. It was probably swept away in the rain. I don't know if it belongs to somebody. It's really cute. But I want to show you here first. I hope everybody's doing well. Okay. So this is what the stream behind my house looks like now. And this is what the criminals did. They raked up everything here. You can see that there's no grass here. There's no grass, no moss. They went down to the stone. And like I said, I live on rock. So when they start removing this soil, it's almost irreplaceable. And I've been finding it in the beds here. So they are rerouting the water. They are changing the landscape here and have created mud conditions. So this is how much water we had. And of course, this was on the floor. Here you go. This is what I cleaned up yesterday. This starts all the way at the top of the hill, comes all the way down, and all the way down, then deposits into the county creek. And let's go look at the county creek. Let's go see what that looks like today. So we're just going to take a little walk here. You can see what it looks like after the rain. And we'll open up the gate also. I'll take you along the back way here. This is the gate that my neighbor crushed. Just have to add that in. Let's see how many more holes we found that they dug. Okay, so this is the back way around the back of my property here. A hole here, a hole here, a hole there, hole here, here. Oh, I was trying to fill these up yesterday, but I don't have enough substance to refill them. I'm going to have to get some soil. They dug all of this up with all the losers here. They dug all this up. I want to show you what else they did. Travis Sparks had a post here, and this was days ago. He had a post here connected to that post over there with wire. And these criminals removed the post, took out the wire. That was to prevent trespassers. So now this is the county road. This is the county road right here, county road. This is Judge Gabbard's slop mess, another slop mess, trespassing my property. That is the county road that collapsed, I think it was in 2020 or 2021. No rebar. They put no rebar underneath and no guardrail. So if one of the perpetrators just slides off and falls in here, oh well. Once it's on my property, they belong to me. That's the way it works here. If it's on your property, you own it. Oh, look, lots of sticks. Good, we're gonna flush all the bitchcraft down the county road. So, okay, let me just walk back here. It's a little slippery. So this is what it looks like here. This is the county road that runs alongside my property. And they are eroding all of this. I used to be able to walk all through this, but they are eroding it by digging down to the rock. And I noticed this yesterday, or no, 2 days ago, that somebody has been hopping over this fence. They broke it. Look. You see that? More evidence. More evidence. And let me pick up this branch. Bitchcraft everywhere. Oh, and look, they love to do this. They love to like stick a stick in the ground, marking, I guess, what they've done before. Okay, so we're going in the back here. Back way, back way. Water, water everywhere. Now I'm going to walk around here. This is for documentation purposes. Water everywhere. Oh, well, how convenient, guys. Look. Look, there's another chair. Look, another chair that they put up there. Let's see. Okay, now you're going to get to see some roaring water now. This is the county creek, and we've got to do a check on how they clean the ditch, right? Remember they cleaned the ditch? So anyway, I was so tired last night, and when that alarm went off about the tornado warning, we don't get those often. Usually when I get an alarm, it's an Amber Alert. But here we've got a branch that fell down over here. Over there. Over there. That I picked up yesterday. And look, another tree. We'll zoom it in here. It'll line the whole property. That's what they do. And you know what? I figured out that they might not actually be physically on the property while they're doing this. They could do it from a distance. They could do it from the county road with a laser weapon. Right? So here we've got this fell off. And all the branches are brittle because of the pulse microwave radiation directed towards me and at my property. And yes, for all you losers out there, not my good subscribers, for all the criminals that watch my program, the show, you know you're evil. You know what you're doing. And somebody emailed me yesterday. I asked permission to read it to you guys. But basically what they said was, Kentucky is bad. They said you would be hell-bent to find anyone who's not involved in Kentucky. Now, it's not just not like that in New Jersey. There are too many people. Just way too many people. And people have more money there. They have better things to do with their time. Although there are lowlifes in New Jersey too. You know, think about the Milgram experiments. 30% of the people would absolutely do harm to another person upon the orders of someone in authority. The other 30% would be iffy about it. And then the other 30% is you and I. Although probably by now, here look, you see my chair over there? Guess what? It's got a leg removed. And we'll get that another time. So here you go, men and women, boys and girls. This is what it looks like here. Somebody left my mailbox open, which was not me. Okay, this is what it looks like. So I just wanted to show you that. I'm going to have to go check out my kitties. And we've got to get my chair. And of course they put it like in a place that's difficult to get to. But you can, I don't know if you could see this. The water is coming from the top of that mountain. It's coming all the way down and meanders. It's got its own special path to deposit here. So anybody that buys that property, you will have tons of water that you can harness. Right? Tons of water. All the way up there. All the way up that mountain. All the way down here. And somebody said to get rid of the sigil. That I'm not going to touch it. I'm not going to touch it. But you can't really see it now. It's actually right there. Right there. And this is what the criminals have done to my gate. I've painted it 4 different colors so that you can see how it's been scraped. Okay, anyway, I wanted you to see this is like an evidentiary video also to show how much rain we had, how much water that we've had, and that the criminals never sleep. And oh, and everybody's going to say, oh, but it was windy. It really actually wasn't that windy. We've had a lot more wind. We had heavy rain, but it's not unusual. It's not unusual that we get heavy rain. So anyway, that poor little bird that was here taking cover. And my guineas, you saw how nasty they can be. They will surround anything that they think does not belong here. And that's why, unfortunately, when the guineas go in at night, they can't alert me to the criminals on the property. Oh, but look. Now, let me tell you something about this area. There's friggin' no wind here. This is not the wind pattern. The wind pattern is not here. But nevertheless, they took down another tree. I just got it all cleaned up and they took down more trees. And this is what they do. It's an endless skit show. It's an endless amount of work that they create artificially in the life of a targeted person. And you know what? Even if I weren't literally a targeted person, these people are so envious and jealous and depraved that they would target anyone, a single woman here, because they're so evil and jealous. So anyway, I'm taking this, you know, again, in 6 years that I'm living here, in the 6 years I'm living here, this stuff never comes down. Never. And this is what they've done. They've raked up all the foliage. They've raked it all up, artificially created this landscape. This is an artificially created landscape. It was always covered with plants, foliage. The incline was different. And I'm just going to pick these up because this is what my day is like every day. I'm constantly picking up shit that's on the property artificially. And for the naysayers out there, oh, but you had wind. No, I have this every day. I have this on the property every day. And just because you have wind doesn't mean branches are going to artificially snap off all your trees. Like here in Jackson County, Kentucky. Because we've got a bunch of criminals here that are trying to mob steal my property by depreciating the value so they can send somebody in to buy it at dirt low. Well, I've been at that shit show before in New Jersey. I'm not doing it again. Oh, here's just an X.